He decided to speak and made everything clear to the media and fans who didn't expect to hear this. Let's get to the news. The defensive line, anchored by Cam Heyward, set the tone, while T.J. Watt was expected to continue his dominance as a game-changing pass rusher. However, the defense, along with the entire team, faltered during the most critical stretch of the season. One of the most alarming statistics was the absence of sacks or any real splash plays from Watt in the final 4 games. After a dominant performance against the Philadelphia Eagles, Watt suffered an injury that seemed to linger throughout the rest of the season. While he played through it, the lack of impact plays from the star pass rusher was noticeable, and fans grew frustrated with his inability to make game-changing contributions when it mattered most. Despite the criticism, Heyward has consistently shown support for his teammate. Heyward stood by Watt when he was snubbed for the 2023 Defensive Player of the Year award, and he once again came to Watt's defense on his podcast, Not Just Football. Heyward acknowledged Watt's efforts to play through injury and reminded fans that stats don't tell the full story. TJ's not concerned with the stats, he's concerned with winning, Heyward said. He's a team player, and he's only concerned with trying to win the game. A stat line doesn't say a lot. You can get lost in the shuffle if you think just because of a stat line that it prevents a team from winning. Heyward stood by Watt when Pro Football Focus was pushing an agenda for Cleveland Browns star pass rusher Myles Garrett. He even criticized the overemphasis on stats, likening them to the inflated and made-up numbers in Major League Baseball. Now, it seems like Heyward is slightly adjusting his stance, but only to continue supporting his teammate. His loyalty to Watt remains unwavering, and he's quick to defend him when outside narratives start to overshadow the true value of his contributions. TJ's been out there trying to grind it through, Heyward said. There are a lot of things we've got to improve on, and TJ Watt's not the problem. He's part of the solution. Whatever the stat line or whatever it was over those last games, that's not the reason why we lost the game. Heyward knows better than anyone who should be blamed and who shouldn't when it comes to the team's struggles. He would never outright say that Watt failed to make plays down the stretch, but Heyward is always willing to take accountability if he feels he's part of the issue. He made it clear that Watt is part of the solution, not the problem, emphasizing his importance to the defense and the team's success. It wasn't just Watt who struggled down the stretch, the entire Steelers team faltered. From the coaching staff to the offense, defense, and even special teams, everyone was impacted. The same Steelers team that started the season 10-3 and was seen by many as Super Bowl contenders seemed to unravel. The energy and cohesion that had defined their success earlier in the year evaporated, leaving a shell of the dominant squad that had been turning heads. The Steelers spiraled and lost momentum, never managing to recover. Despite playing through injury, Watt couldn't carry the team to a playoff victory in 2024. Comment on who you think was most responsible for the Steelers' decline at the end of the season.